Hey guys, Tales of Creed here, and welcome back to some more Let's Play Tales of Berseria. Last time we left off, we came back to Titania to take the place over and basically make it our base. We also brought along the Prince of Loegres, who was like, man, I got my best friend the bird, and they don't treat him that well, so I'm going to take him with me, we're going to go. So, that's mostly what we did last time, and also we just took the place over. So that's cool. Off screen also, well actually, that wasn't off screen, that was on screen, but off screen, I did a few things that didn't include grinding, don't worry. Off screen, I actually bought the cameo costumes. So I'll just show them off right now, right away. I don't know if I'm going to be using this costume. I probably should a little bit on session, so maybe I'll have it on for a little bit. I really like the hairstyle though, like the ponytail, pretty nice. This is a reference to Destiny. What the frick is her name? Stan and I'm not gonna Google this right now. It's Rudy, isn't it? It's Rudy. Wait. This is a professional Let's Play, so I need to be prepared. It totally is Rudy. Fucking, called it. Yep, it's Rudy. So Rudy from Tales of Destiny, called it, boys. Laphicet gets Richard from Graces, which... Sure, if he wants to be a prim little boy, he can have that. I'm probably going to do what I usually do in my Let's Plays, is just go by one character each time. But I don't want to wear them on, like, super important scenes, so I might take them off sometimes. I don't know. Still deciding on that. Rokuro got, Luger from Xillia 2. So, there's that. Magilou actually got my favorite, which is Arche, or Arche? I believe that's how you say your name, from Fantasia. I just think it looks really cool. So, I'm a fan. I also think it matches her personality. So, same with Eleanor. She got Natalia from Abyss. Also a big fan because it matches her pretty well. So, that's cool. And then Eisen got Hubert, which I think does kind of match him, but I probably wouldn't want him to wear it. No offense to Hubert. I just think Eisen's default costume is just way too cool. I'll probably show a battle or two because they do have their own set of music, so do want to show that off. For this session though, I'll probably just be messing around with Ruti on Velvet. I don't know if I'll keep the costume on, but I like the hairstyle, so I'll probably keep the hairstyle on. But we'll see. So I just wanted to show all those off. But we'll try this out for a little bit, see how it goes. For now, though, let's actually get going, because I was on this island watching skits for like the last hour, or whatever, in the last session, so.
Hey, Eisen, is there, anything we can do about the Prince's hawk? Griffin, I mean. Every day, it goes out on these hunts or whatever, and brings back the weirdest stuff. It's making a real mess out of the deck.
Hawk's hunt? What's the big deal?
Well, yeah. At first it was bringing back good stuff like seaweed and fish, things we could cook with. Sure, I was glad for a while. But then it started to escalate. Now we're talking 150-kilo ambercants and 350-kilo killer swordfish that it's catching.
That's not a bad thing, is it? It just means more to eat.
It is when they're being dropped from the sky onto the deck. Especially those killer swordfish and razor-sharp bills. What if somebody gets run through by one?
Can't you just warn the prince that his bird needs to be more careful?
Yeah, we could, but he looks so happy watching his hawk. I'd hate to spoil it for him.
Yeah, the prince looks so happy whenever Griffin is flying free. He kept grinning and asking Grocky all nice-like if he wanted to fly some more.
Grocky?
That's what Kamawana kept calling Griffin. She says she came up with it by combining Griffin and Hawk.
This is probably the first time in the prince's life that he's tasted any freedom. His whole life, he's only done what duty dictated of him. Letting Griffin fly was his first free act. To the prince, Grocky's an extension of who he is.
So what are we going to do?
Nothing, really. It's not like it really hurt anybody.
But it's punctured some major holes on the deck.
I'm sure even the prince knows when to rein it in. Let him have a little fun. He deserves it.
I don't know about all that. I'd say the prince is letting his newfound freedom get the better of him. Hey, I was just up on deck and it looks like Griffin's caught an elephant tuna this time.
An elephant tuna? That's the really big tuna that can swallow a killer whale whole, right?
That almost sounds like a demon to me.
Yep, huge fish, gills like elephant ears. I saw it myself. From the looks of it, I wouldn't be surprised if it was a demon. It's crazy valuable. On a good day, it can fetch 20 million gold on the market. But there's something ominous about seeing it hovering in the air above the ship.
20 million gold? I take back everything I said. The prince and Griffin can do whatever they want.
Did she say above the ship?
Oh, hell. Benwick, we need to stop Prince Percival.
Aye, aye, sir. Hey, don't drop that on the deck! Are you listening to me?
Great. Awesome. What a great start. What an amazing start. Prince, listen, I know you just got your bird and you're feeling the free life and all that. Do I need to go stop you? No. I know you're feeling the free life and you're enjoying it and all that, but you gotta show some restraint. What was I gonna? Oh yeah, I forgot to check my expedition. So let me do that real quick.
Show us your determination.
Ooh, nice. So we can keep doing that. Yeah, I still need to try and get those the accessories or whatever. I should probably start doing that off screen. I don't think it really matters if I show you or not. I've mostly just been showing you for this whole time, but probably should start doing it off screen because I'm sure you guys get it at this point. If a new island appears or something, I can always show it off later. So ready to set sail. All right. So I believe we got this class war zone that we should probably check out. Where are we headed to again? The earthpulse point in Midgand. Alright, so we have to head to Midgand. It doesn't look like anything is going on here, so I'm probably going to head over to that class war zone. We'll do that and then... maybe hear the music here, I'm not sure. If not, we'll probably hear it later. There's probably a cat's chest around here. How much do I have? I have 170. Probably not enough to open it. But I'll take a look as to where it is for future reference. There it is. Oh, I can't open it. Cute. Oh, I thought I could get one this time. Did I get something already last time? Oh well. Yeah, I was actually... I think this costume is pretty good for Velvet. I think the only thing I don't like is the little guards on her shoulders. I think that's the only thing that kind of bothers me. Let's go beat up dudes.
I'll finish this quickly. See this?
I have to remember how to play this game again. Because it's been around, not a week, probably a little less than a week since I last played. Oh, I got petrified. Oh no, slow. So I did put on a new skill, I believe on Velvet. I'll catch up one day. Which is actually pretty cool now that I look at it. Alright, I'm going to throw a little panacea bottle on myself real quick. Just so I can stop being bad. Yeah, I like that. I put on that kicking move that you see right there. I'm going to be using it a little bit. Heaven's Claw. There we go. I don't know why I use that on such like a nothing enemy, but oh well. Sometimes you gotta tell them what's what. God, I really like this move. I really like this big kicking move. Yeah, these guys, not the toughest. I haven't been surprised by these class 4 zones yet. Like, I feel like there's going to be some that are going to be just stupid. But not yet. Nothing real bad yet. I'm not using my claw as much as I should. Again, I was playing other games, so I am a little under the weather in terms of playing the game. That's not how you say that you're playing bad. But let's pretend that actually works in a sentence. Oh, you guys are just lined up for me. Cool.
Just how does this sword work?
Don't touch it. You'll hurt yourself.
In other words, the rest of her is fair game.
Not unless you really want to get hurt.
Damn. So we get a stream chain and an amber spear, it looks like. Surprised I haven't gotten amber spear before, but okay. Avengers Ventite allows the use of break soul and counterattacks on normal difficulty. Q. Also, by the way, I didn't mention for the costumes, I just realized now that I didn't mention it. You also get a bunch of accessories with them. So the Rudy one that Velvet is wearing comes with her sword, which Destiny involves like this whole thing about their swords being sentient and like having personalities and stuff, so that's why her sword's kind of important. Hubert's spectacles, Arche's earrings, Natalia's quiver, and Spurious shots, which is actually really cool from Luger. Oh no, it's Atwite. Atwite is the Swordian. So that's the sword that goes with the costume. The Royal Rapier, I believe, belongs to Tiger. Oh yeah, Tiger Festival. So that's obviously Richard. Man, I remember Tiger Festival. Those were the good times. I'm not too crazy about wearing accessories like that. Like just having a random sword on you. I guess I can show it off though for a little bit. Just so I have the full costume on. So, we got that. Yeah, this place was pretty easy though. So we can move on to... Port Zexen, I believe. Yeah. We'll get there. We're getting there.
The boss has given me a message for you. Says there's some sort of nasty demon running around in the Eldina Plains, to the east of Loegres. She thought it might be the one you're looking for.
Wasn't the Eastern Highway closed off from Loegres?
That was only temporary. It's back open now. If you follow the road, you'll reach Stonebury Village. There you'll find one of ours who actually saw the demon. You want to know more? That'd be a good place to start.
Got it.
Hey, that's the same direction I sensed
Give Tabitha our thanks.
It's looking more and more like we're on the right track. We ought to go check out that Bloodwing story.
Then let's start by going to Stonebury.
Hey, Eisen, did I say something wrong back there?
No. I just didn't think we needed to give the Bloodwings any information for free.
Huh?
He means the earthpulse points, kid. We're the only ones who know about them.
But aren't we on the same side as the Bloodwings?
We're not enemies with them. But I wouldn't go so far as to call them our friends either.
That's just how it goes in the underworld. Things can change at the drop of a hat. A poison hat.
But how are they supposed to trust us if we don't show them trust in kind?
That messenger knew our faces, even though we'd never met. He was here waiting for us, even though we hadn't told anyone where we were going.
You're right.
We hardly know the first thing about them, and yet they seem to know every move we make.
They could easily sell us out if it struck their fancy.
They'll work with us as long as we're a useful ally in their resistance against the Abbey. But the more tricks we can keep up our sleeve, the better.
We've got each other's back, but only as long as we hold a knife up our sleeve. That's what counts as trust in the underworld.
That sounds terrible. But at least you can trust that Tabitha's cooking will be tasty.
Can't argue that.
Fair point, boy. Fair point. So it looks like we have a scene down there we need to check out, and also Eastern Midgand.
This is everyone's first time to Stonebury, right?
Why was it blocked off? Demons?
No, there was a great tornado on the Aldina Plains that swallowed up a whole merchant caravan. Hundreds gone in an instant.
The cooling of the climate is causing bouts of odd weather. Thunderstorms, heavy downpours, and the like.
Correct. The Abbey is keeping a tight guard on traffic through the affected areas.
If it's open now, that must mean the tornado is gone.
I wonder what sort of place it is. It's quite lovely. In the vast forest to the east, you can find gemstones, and it's teeming with rare plants and insects. The locals trade only as much meat and hides as they need, and they live peaceful, quiet lives. You sure know a lot about this place.
It's where the Norman he first fell in love with grew up.
Yeah! Please don't embarrass me. Though we are apart from each other now, our hearts are still as one.
Immediately after you and I made our pact and set off, she fell in love with some macho Norman and moved away.
What? Why haven't I heard about this? How long have you known?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe I found out during my long search for you. Or maybe it was right after we left. I remember leaving something in the village and going back to... Oh well, not like it matters.
It does matter!
There's no sense in crying over a fickle girl. Come, Stonebury awaits.
Poor Bienfu. Don't worry, you'll find someone new. Time heals everything. Most of the time. I'm sure you'll find someone, buddy. My good pal Bienfu. You know, the one who matters in this game. He's a good friend. He's a good friend to me. Anyway, let's run down, check out what's going on over here real quick. And then we'll see where to go. Is it just this, or is there anything in the inn? There is something in the inn. Alright. So we actually have two things to take care of.
The Eastern Plain is finally open for travel. I hear that the people of Stonebury are alive and well. My husband and I can breathe a sigh of relief.
I wasn't worried about him at all.
He talks tough, but he was really worried. Oh, sorry you don't know who we're talking about. It's his apprentice.
What kind of apprentice?
My husband's an architect. Even the royal family and the Abbey commission his work. He's been at the docks here on a job. He just finished and we're about to return to Loegres.
These people don't care about all that.
Why did your apprentice go to Stonebury?
He's young and talented, but a bit eccentric. He said he wanted to help create a new town, so he set off to the frontier.
A craftsman has to focus on his work. Creating a new town. Ha! He should know his place.
But my husband didn't disown him. That boy's fearlessness reminds me of my husband when he was young.
So you understand how he feels then?
I didn't say that. If he thinks he has the talent, he's free to do as he likes. But if he doesn't follow through with it to the end, I'll be done with him.
Did you hear that? He thinks the boy can do it. If you ever find yourself in Stonebury, go visit that boy's workshop.
Right, I'll do that.
Sorry about my husband. He can be a real grump.
Don't worry about it. I'm pretty used to people like that.
Hey, what's that supposed to mean?
Damn. Well, maybe we'll have to run into him. Oh, I thought that might be a side quest. Well, maybe we'll run into him anyway while we're there. That'd be nice. Real quick, just want to check the world map. I wonder if there's anything in Loegres. There are things in Loegres. We're gonna have to run back to Loegres. Gosh damn it! Alright. So we gotta go back to Loegres first, probably. Just so I don't miss out on some stuff. Danon Highway looks pretty clean. So I'm guessing Stonebury is through that door over there that's been pretty blocked. Is that right? Let me look, actually. Yeah, over there. Okay. Yeah, I know where that is. So we're actually going to be going on our way to Loegres anyway. Alright, cool. Before we go, make sure to head into the inn so I don't miss this shot. Hey, man.
I'm so happy things have been peaceful around the capital. I can come to the harbor to shop without fear. I heard that those demons that made a mess of the palace have been wrecking towns all over, though. But Shepherd Artorius and the fine folks at the Abbey are on the job. I bet those demons are quaking in their britches.
Let's hope that's the case.
Of course it is. Lord Artorius is incredible. The demons have been mostly cleared from the area around the capital.
Your love for the Abbey and the Shepherd are great and all, but I'd keep it down. If you keep poking around the bushes, you might catch yourself a snake.
A snake?
There's a rage-crazed girl out there who hates the Abbey. She's a real viper, that one.
She sounds awful.
That's what I hear.
Who are you calling a viper?
Don't say it right in front of him, he's gonna know. Man, Magilu, you don't know when to calm down. Yeah, okay, we can just go. Is there anything else in town I wanted to check out? I don't think so. So we need to go out this way, right? If it's the way I'm thinking of? Because we're just going over... Actually, I could probably just teleport to Loegres. That would make things a lot easier. So I believe it's just that way. If I'm reading the map right. That'd be nice. If I am. So real quick, Inn has something... The Sanctuary has something, and everything else. So let's do all this first, just so I don't miss out on some things. Are you guys doing something? Or is it someone else? Oh no, I'm on the wrong side of the road. Duh, it's a doggo!
What's that? Oh, that statement could shake the very foundation of man's relationship with his self-professed best friend!
Huh? What did he just say?
Humans call us man's best friend, but they consort with the foul felines. The hound may be faithful, but not the man, he quietly stated, a look of betrayal in his eyes.
That's a shock. I didn't know dogs felt that way about us.
You jealous dog, you.
Damn. Watch out for that doggo. He's not messing around. If Magulu is telling the sane, being sane. Alright, let's go in the inn first. And I guess we have a skit thing. by resting. We have a lot of money.
Let me in this instant!
You can't come in. And if you do, I'll eat you.
It's not just your room, you know.
You took an oath to obey my every command if you lost our fight. And I'm commanding you to wait just a little longer.
What are you doing out here in the hall?
I left to go out on a little errand, but when I came back, Velvet shut me out of our room. I've been standing here for over half an hour, but she seems no closer to letting me in. I don't know what to do.
Any idea what she's doing inside there?
No, I don't have a clue. All I can tell you is that sometimes I can hear something like deep breathing and soft moaning.
Well, she must be doing something in there she doesn't even want a fellow woman to see.
Something she doesn't want seen. Do you think maybe she's weighing herself?
Even if you allow for getting undressed and then dressed again, there's no chance it takes half an hour to weigh yourself.
Could she be putting on makeup? I've been yelled at for barging in on that before, although not by Velvet.
That's just because you're a guy. I hardly think Velvet would have a problem with me saying that.
This is no time to just stand there lollygagging, kiddo. Velvet is obviously in great danger this very minute. Her life is hanging in the balance.
She's right. You know Velvet, never letting her weaknesses show. She probably kicked Madame Eleanor out because she didn't want anyone to see her in such bad pain.
It would explain the heavy breathing and moaning, too.
Now that you mention it, right before I left, she had a stiff expression and she did not look well.
Well, kiddo, are you going to abandon her in her time of need? The moment to test your mettle has come at last!
Test my mettle.
Will you go in there or won't you? The fated decisive hour has finally arrived!
Velvet!
What is it, V?
Huh? Well, I thought you might die. So I...
Seriously? A little cleaning isn't gonna kill me.
But you were looking pale, and we could hear you breathing strangely and making weird sounds.
I don't think I was breathing strangely.
Then what was that noise? It sounded like...
When you're cleaning glass, you breathe on it first, don't you?
Then what about the moaning?
The inn has this room cleaned regularly, but they missed a lot of the details. When I looked at the cups, I saw they still had tea stains from whoever drank out of it last. That's enough to make anybody moan in disappointment.
Oh, I see. But if you told me you were cleaning the room, I would have offered to help, you know.
Everyone has their own unique way of cleaning things, so in the end it's just faster to do it myself. My sister had her own ways, and I'm sure you do too, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
Anyway, I'm finished so you can come back in again. Whew, what a relief to have that all done.
It was worth it to come to Loegres. It was 100% worth it to come to Loegres. Holy shit. She looked really cute. Let's go. Yeah, that was... yeah, I'm glad I came here. See, we gotta be on the lookout for things like this. All the time. All the time we gotta be on the lookout. Because you don't want to miss things like that. Don't want to miss something like that. Alright, so I'm going up here first because it's a bit of a walk, so just gonna run up here real quick. I don't think I can, like, teleport anywhere here, so... Hey, man! Are you gonna, like, bitch at me about something? Maybe if I change characters, because I know the priest always, like, changes what he says based on what character you're playing as. So, what about Eleanor? I wonder if that would be interesting. Let's try that.
Come, sinner, and repent your wicked deeds.
Are you talking to me?
Yes, you, with those eyes that would belong on the Reaper's face.
Oh?
I'm sorry for bothering you, sir. If you don't have anything you need to confess, that's fine.
No, actually, there is one thing I'd like to get off my chest.
Of course. Go right on ahead.
This all happened a long time ago. But this Turtles brought over a painting by the master artist Beryl Benito. It was a gorgeous work of
Beryl?
art. Too beautiful
Oh my
for
God.
words. The price was a little steep, but I couldn't help myself. Only later, I found out it was a total fake.
So, you want to repent for letting yourself be guided by worldly desires?
No, buying it was my decision. I don't have any regrets. Even if the painting itself was fake, my heartfelt admiration for its beauty was real.
What are you going on about?
Did you say something?
No. Then for what do you wish to repent?
The truth is, when I saw that painting, I didn't have enough money on me. So I swiped 100 gold from my little sister's hidden savings. That's the one part I wish I'd done differently.
I see. Fear not, my son. No matter what the Empyreans may decide, I know your sister would forgive you.
I hope so.
Poor Eisen. I mean, you probably shouldn't steal from your sister's savings. I mean, I'm sure Edna would be really mad at you, to be honest. But, God, I didn't know we were going to mention Beryl. For people who don't know, Beryl's from Tales of Hearts. She was a wannabe painter, if anything.
Come, sinner, and repent your wicked deeds.
Do you mean me?
Yes, or at least I would. But perhaps you're too young to have done anything to repent.
No, there is something. I've kept it a secret so far, but I'll confess it now.
And I shall listen, my son.
Not too long ago, I found a slug in the forest. And I read in a book that if you sprinkle salt on a slug, it'll shrink. I wanted to try it out for myself. So
you sprinkled salt on the slug. It's true, that was not a good act. But if the experience taught you to respect life and its fragility, then the slug's sacrifice was not in vain, and...
No, that's not what happened. I messed up and I put sugar on the slug, not salt. And then the sugar attracted a whole bunch of ants to the slug. And it was awful.
Ugh.
I'm so sorry, Slug. You didn't deserve that.
It's okay. I forgive you. It was all a terrible accident.
There's one more thing. I wanted to see what would happen if I poured sugar water down an anthill. And I'm sorry to you too, ants.
Kids can sure be weirdly cruel sometimes.
Poor Laffy. Oh, I was kind of hoping there'd be like an Eleanor scene or something. But, oh well. I'll take what I got. Poor Laffy. Accidentally killing slugs and just straight up killing ants. Or drowning ants, I don't know. What are you doing, little boy? Alright, so we got that done. Eisen and Laffy doing their own thing. You know, whatever. Let's go and talk to Doggo!
Yeah, seriously. I know, come on.
What's this dog saying?
Humans always say, let sleeping dogs lie. But do you ever let me nap? No. Stop all the petting and let me sleep. I mean, come on. Practice what you preach. That's what I always say. You humans are all bark and no bite. As you can see, she has a lot of criticism for the systematic injustices practiced by a hypocritical and tyrannical human society.
That is one astute doggy.
Damn. Well, props to that dog. That doggo. Is that it in this neck of the woods? I believe it is. Okay. Lots of doggos. Lots of doggos, Acute Velvet, and Confessions of Our Sins. What a great time in Loegres. will be back one day to maybe kill Artorias. Who knows? For some reason, there's no wanted posters of us yet here, so we can just come in whenever we want. We can literally just go up to the castle and be like, yo, is Artorias in? I've come to let him know that we're here to literally kill him. Oh, Jesus Christ! Alright, the monsters must be tougher here. 32? It's not bad. Oh, the music is playing here. So you can hear some Destiny music. I usually turn the music down in battles though, because it can be fairly loud. So I may turn up a tad for this fight, just so you can hear it. But like, still like this, I don't know. We'll see.
Did you see my complete and utter victory? Did you?
And that theme right there is Destiny as well. Like the ending theme. Pretty good, pretty good. So we got the expedition done.
Take a look at this.
Lucky cat.
I knew this would
And then we got the bone mask. Okay. Oh, this is Destiny 2, not Destiny specifically. Some believe it to be the mark of a peerless swordsman, while others say it was worn as punishment by a traitor. Yeah, this is Destiny 2. Let me look at that real quick.
Now this is one hell of a helmet.
One hell of a helmet! What else? Yeah, why don't you put it on, Rokuro? Rengetsu philosophy? Sure. The best offense is good offense. Alright, cool. That's a nice one. That's really cool, actually. So we got that. And then next, let's try the X-Fierce again. I'm still biting a little bit. I wanna maybe get it. I'm gonna throw on a holy bottle because I feel like I'm still pretty good on the levels. But I believe we just gotta go this way.
Finally gotten used to it.
Used to what?
Your powers. I think I finally got a handle on them in a way that feels right.
That's good. Hopefully you won't faint anymore.
Yeah, and I'll keep learning too. I hope we can make this work out.
Yeah, definitely. Fingers crossed. What's wrong?
Nothing.
Hey! When you and Eleanor made your pact together, she gave you a true name, right? Was it a good one?
True name? What's that?
It's a special name in the ancient tongue given to a Moloch as a necessary step in forming a pact with a human. I gave Bienfu the name Fushicas. It means thing.
That's pretty messed up.
It's just my own little way of showing affection.
So what kind of name did you get, Laphicet? What's the matter? She didn't give you a really weird name like Magulu gave Bienfu, did she? If you're not happy with it, I can talk to Eleanor about it later. So go on and tell me...
I'm fine with it. And I can't tell you anyway.
Well, you don't have to get so worked up about it.
A true name is not something a Moloch just casually divulges to others. They carry a special meaning to us. Speaking it to anyone other than our Pact Keeper carries a special meaning. Between comrades, it means we trust them with our lives. In other cases, it's...
Practically a confession of love!
You could have said something sooner, you know.
Laphicet's at a delicate age. You should be more careful in the future.
Oh, really? It's just another way of showing affection.
Jackalus outfit. Oh. Yeah, well, I guess it is a little bit well, considering we only had, like, the shepherd and the squire in the party in Zestiria, wasn't really anyone to tell their proper names to, so I guess this kind of is a new fact for us. So we got a jacketless outfit. That looks kind of dumb. No offense, Laffy. You just look like a choir boy. So I'm not letting you have this. I'll probably never put that on you. You deserve more respect. You deserve your little blue tie thing. Do you see that? Where am I going? You deserve that tie. And your collar. So keep it. Alright, so it looks like everyone's doing their thing, packing up and ready to go. I'm gonna go. Thanks for letting me pass, guys.